say it's always darkest before the dawn.
They lied. 4 in the morning and the world is holding its breath. I've been staring at the ceiling, practicing my own death. Not in a screaming way, not in a dramatic scene, just wondering what it feels like when the dark stops being mean. The window shows nothing but my own reflection staring back. A man I used to recognize now wearing cracks. I counted every pill bottle on the bathroom floor. There's 17 and none of them work anymore. The moon left hours ago, took the stars with the 2. Now there's nothing left above me and nothing left to prove. I've been sitting in this kitchen with the knife drawer in my sight. Not because I wanna use it, just to prove I still can fight. But the fight left yesterday, or maybe it was last week. Time moves different when you haven't heard yourself speak. I opened my mouth to scream and nothing came out. Just a hollow kind of echo that silence taught to doubt. This is the darkest hour, before a dawn that never breaks. This is the longest minute that a dying heartbeat takes. I've been waiting for a light that was never gonna come. Now I'm learning how to live where the dark has come undone. They tell you to hold on, they tell you to be brave, but they don't tell you what to do when the dark becomes the cave. And you're sitting in the corner with the echo of your name, and every second passing just sounds exactly the same. Same. I stopped looking at the clock because the hands don't move. I stopped checking my reflection cause the face don't prove that I'm still here, still breathing, still bleeding, still beneath the weight of every morning that cuts my teeth like broken teeth. 3 a.m. I was praying, 4 a.m. I was numb, 5 a.m. I wrote a letter to the person I become. 6 a.m. the sun pretended like it might show up. 7 a.m. I laughed because the light gave up. Gave up, gave up, gave up. Your optimism, I don't need your pretty words. I've been sleeping in a grave just to feel the cold that hurts. At least the pain is honest, at least the dark don't lie. The only thing that stays with you is the part of you that dies. I met a man who said he saw the other side and came back. He said there's light at the end. I said, man, I see the black. He said, you gotta keep on walking. I said, my legs are gone. He said, the dawn is coming. I said, the night's already won. Die before a dawn that never breaks. This is the longest minute that a dying heartbeat takes. I've been waiting for a light that was never gonna come. Now I'm learning how to live where the dark has come. They tell you to hold on, they tell you to be brave, but they don't tell you what to do when the dark becomes a grave. And you're digging with your fingernails just trying to find the top, but the dirt keeps getting heavy and you're begging it to stop. 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 The clock is still ticking. That's the cruelest part. The world doesn't stop when you fall apart. Tick, 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 tick. Done, 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 done. Done.
walked into something I can't walk out of. I don't remember when the world went soft around the edges. Maybe Tuesday, maybe winter, maybe somewhere in between the hedges. I was driving home, I think I blinked a little too long, and suddenly the road was gone, and so was every song. The streetlights used to cut through, now they bleeding into gray. I saw a person that I loved, but I forgot their name today. They waved at me, I waved back, but my hand was out of frame. And by the time I pulled it down, they were just a cloud of shame. Shame. I've been looking for my front door for about a week, I guess. Every hallway looks the same inside this thick and heavy mess. I touched the wall to feel for wood, I felt a different kind of skin. It pulled away and then I knew I haven't been where I've been. Where am I going? I forgot the question halfway through. The fog is not outside my head, the fog is what I grew. And the fog just keeps on rolling in. I can't tell where my skin and where the smoke begins. A scream on me this morning, but the sound just turned to gray. Every word I try to save just floats away, away, away. I used to trust my eyes, now my eyes just tell me lies. I used to trust the road, now the road just reorganized. Every left becomes a right, every day becomes a night. And the only thing that's real is what I cannot recognize. The fog is not a weather pattern, the fog is not a cloud. The fog is every promise that I made and then I drowned. Lost. I think I see a light somewhere, or maybe that's a memory. I think I hear your voice again, or maybe that's the enemy. The fog is no opinion, the fog is no regret. The fog just holds whatever comes and never gives it back. If you're reading this, don't come looking for me. You. I thought I left you. I thought I left you. 3 in the morning, and the shadow on my wall is shaped like the goodbye that I never got to call. I moved 3 states away, changed my number, changed my name, but every mirror shows the same. You standing in the frame, 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 frame. I deleted every photo, burned the jacket that you gave me. Told myself 100 times that memory couldn't save me. But at 2 a.m. when the street lights start to flicker, feel your fingers on my neck getting thicker, 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 thicker. You ain't a ghost, you ain't a demon, you ain't nothing that I can name. You're the silence after screaming, you're the mercy after shame. I was driving down the highway, did a double take last week. Saw your face in every window, then I couldn't even speak, 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 speak. I'm haunted, haunted, haunted by the version of you that I wanted. Every step I take, you're right behind me, undaunted. I burned the bridge, I crossed the ocean, but you still here, whispering my deepest fear into my ear. that never lifts. You're the crack in every gift. You're the 3 a.m. notification that doesn't exist. I told my friends I'm over it. I told myself the same lie, but every time I close my eyes, you're standing there. Don't ask why. I've been sleeping with the lights on for 340 days. I've been talking to my ceiling in a dozen different ways. I've been checking every corner like a soldier in a maze. And the worst part is I know you're not even in the phase. You're a habit that I buried in a coffin made of lies. You're the echo of a promise that I made before I realized that the person in the mirror ain't the person that I recognize. He's wearing your old hoodie and he's got your father's eyes. I went to a medium, she said there's nothing here. I went to a priest, he said there's nothing to fear. I went to a doctor, got a prescription for the smear, but the shadow on my ceiling just keeps getting more clear. You don't need to be real to me. You don't need to be breathed to make it hard to breathe. I've been bargaining with walls, I've been begging make believe, just to feel a little less of what you made me believe. Leave. I'm haunted by the version of you that I wanted. Every step I take, you're right behind me, undaunted. I burned the bridge, I crossed the ocean, but you're still here, whispering my deepest fear into my ear. The dream that I forgot, the second that I woke. You're the last cigarette ash floating in the smoke. You're the voicemail that I saved, but I'm too afraid to open. You're the proof that I've been hoping, and that's what makes me broken. Do you remember the night we said never again? I lied. You lied. Now we're both stuck inside a room with no door.
They say it's always darkest before the dawn. They lied.
4 in the morning and the world is holding its breath. I've been staring at the ceiling, practicing my own background in a screaming way, not in a dramatic scene. Just wondering what it feels like when the dark stops being me. The window shows nothing but my own reflection staring back. A man I used to recognize now wearing cracks. I counted every pill bottle on the bathroom floor. There's 17 and none of them work anymore. The moon left hours ago, took the stars with the 2. Now there's nothing left above me, ain't nothing left to prove. I've been sitting in this kitchen with the night drawer in my sight, not because I wanna use it, just to prove I still can fight. But the fight left yesterday, or maybe it was last week. Time moves different when you haven't heard yourself speak. I opened my mouth to scream and nothing came out, just a hollow kind of echo that silence taught to doubt. This is the darkest hour, before dawn and never breaks. This is the longest minute that a dying heartbeat takes. I've been waiting for a light that was never gonna come. Now I'm learning how to live where the darkest come undone. They tell you to hold on, they tell you to be brave, but they don't tell you what to do when the dark becomes a cave. And you're sitting in the corner with the echo of your name, and every second passing just sounds exactly the same.
I stopped looking at the clock because the hands don't move. I stopped checking my reflection cause the face don't prove that I'm still here, still breathing, still bleeding, still beneath the weight of every morning that cuts my teeth like broken teeth. 3 a.m. I was praying, 4 a.m. I was numb, 5 a.m. I wrote a letter to the person I become. 6 a.m. the sun pretended like it might show up. 7 a.m. I laughed because the light gave up. I don't need your optimism, I don't need your pretty words. I've been sleeping in a grave just to feel the cold that hurts. At least the pain is honest, at least the dark don't lie. The only thing that stays with you is the part of you at Gad eyes. I met a man who said he saw the other side and came back. He said there's light at the end. I said man, I see the black. He said you gotta keep on walking. I said my legs are gone. He said the dawn is coming. I said the night's already won. This is the darkest hour before dawn that never breaks. This is the longest minute that a dying heartbeat takes. I've been waiting for a light that was never gonna come. Now I'm learning how to live where the dark has come. Undone, 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 undone. They tell you to hold on, they tell you to be brave, but they don't tell you what to do when the dark becomes the grave. And you're digging with your fingernails just trying to find the top, but the dirt keeps getting heavier and you're begging it to stop. Stop, 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 stop.
The clock is still ticking. That's the cruelest part. The world doesn't stop when you fall apart.
Tick, 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 dark.
There is no bottom here. I let go of the edge 3 seconds ago. My fingers still remember, but my hands don't know the difference between holding and pretending to hold. When you're 30,000 feet above the story you sold, I saw your face on the way down. Funny thing about gravity, it doesn't care about your apologies or your cavity of chest, where the heart used to sit before you abandoned it. I built a religion out of falling. Now I'm the planet. The wind is screaming my real name, the one you never learned, the one I kept inside a box until the day I watched it burn. I thought the ground would catch me like a mother catches child, but the ground just kept on going and the sky just kept on wound down, down, down. There's no up anymore. Floor broke through the ceiling like a thief through a door. I've been falling for so long I forgot what I was falling from. Now I'm just a passenger inside a dying long abyss, abyss, abyss. Say it 3 times in the mirror. Nothing happens, that's the terror. You expect a monster or a hand or a savior, but all you get is your own face in different raves. I called out your name and it echoed for a week. Then the echo started talking and the echo started speaking in a voice that sounded like forgiveness, but the words were all defeated. And I realized I'm falling from a place without a street. Down, down, down. No ground, no ceiling, just the sound of my own heartbeat killing. Layer after layer after layer of feeling, and nothing in the nowhere and the kneeling. Place, abyss, abyss. I made a friend of the void. It doesn't lie, it doesn't destroy anything that wasn't already broken by the choice of a girl or a boy or a god or a voice. I'm not falling anymore, I'm just living where the falling goes, and the bottom isn't bottom, it's a door that never closes. Somewhere below the last light I found peace and look exactly like hidden bone. I used to be afraid of hitting rock bottom. afraid. There is no rock bottom.
Yeah. One of it never got.
Turn it up or get out. Woke up on the floor again, no remember yesterday and left. Bottle in my pocket and my rent went to a bet I made. 3 text messages from people that I owe and didn't pay. 4 phone from my mama saying, son, when you gonna change? I don't change, I just rearrange the pain into a different shape. Sleep all day and stay awake when everybody else escapes. I was knocking on my door at 4 a.m. complaining about the bass. Some call the cops, I'll be the nicest person they ever taste. I ain't got $1, but my sneakers cost a rack. Maxed out credit cards inside a faded leather backpack. Used to want a mansion, now I want a heart attack. Cause the cemetery's peaceful and the rent is never late. There's die, man, I wear it like a crown. Every time they look down on me, I just look further down. You keep your white picket fence and your perfect little town. I'll be in the alley with the strays, that's where I'm found. Never had a silver spoon, had a plastic one that melted. 7th grade, I learned the hard way. Money talks and bullshit belted. Dropped out, didn't drop in every door I ever knocked on. Felt it locked shut, so I kicked it. Now my foot is full of welts, yeah. Haven't had a file for 3 weeks till I wanted to jump off the roof. Now I work for cash and handle taxes, no truth. My landlord hates my guts, my ex says I'm aloof. But the rats in mine dropping every only once with proof that I never had a chance, never had a plan, never had $1 that I didn't steal or borrow. Every hand I ever shook was a hand that held a sorrow. Every tomorrow that I borrowed came with interest and a sorrow. So I stopped believing in tomorrow, started living for the hollow. Hollow poems, hollow phone, hollow promises and loans. I'm the king of the low life, sitting on a broken throne. You can keep your hope, I'd rather keep my addictions and my groans. At least the drugs are honest when they tell me I'm alone. Alone. Low life, that's what they call me. Yeah, 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 yeah. Low life, never wanna be out there worn or fancy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Give me dirty bass, give me crack, phone screen. Give me 3 AM gas station, hot dogs and nicotine. Low life, and I wear it like a crown. Every time they look down on me, I just look further down. You keep one white picket fence and your perfect little town. I'll be in the alley with the strays, that's where I'm found. Found. Yeah, one more time for the ones who never got a chance. Could be nothing but a low loss. Yeah, what? 10, book, chirp, facts, low it, still, never, cheers, yeah. Books, books, brand, brands, there you go. Apple, Bill, Lex, go, one more lows. That's it. Yeah, that's no life. Don't forget it's that, man.